I have a 2010 Toyota 4Runner. This truck is not starting at all. There is no communication to the PCM, so I'm gonna take a look at it and see what happens. There is a lot of water on the carpet, so we're gonna see what's going on here, why this vehicle is not starting at all. I already tried to scan it and no communication to the PCM. This is my scanner here, end cell. The next step is checking fuses and see what happens. But before that, I'm gonna see if I can crank it. See, it only cranks but it won't start. Checking fuses in the engine compartment and I found a blown fuse, 10M fuse. This is for the fuel injectors. Hopefully this is the problem. And that one is supposed to be this one here, the 15M fuse that I just installed. I don't have a 10M fuse right now. Do not use a higher M fuse. I'm just gonna use this for a few minutes, but I'm gonna install one of these ones, the same amperage. Alright, checking fuses in the interior fuse box because I already tried to start the truck and it didn't start, even though I replaced the fuse for the fuel injectors. And this fuse box is all wet, it's all muddy inside, it has a lot of water is coming from the top. Even the color of some fuses have kind of changed the color because of the water. Alright, there is another blown fuse here, and this is for the OBD2 right here. I'm gonna go ahead and replace it. Probably this is preventing communication with the PCM. This is 7.5 amps. Of course, I'm carrying some of these fuses, so I'm gonna replace it with the same amperage and see if I have communication with the PCM, or either we might be able to turn on the vehicle. But I am assuming that the box right there is not good, the interior fuse box. Let's see what happens here. We're gonna see if I can crank this engine, and let's see. I was able to turn it on already, but this vehicle, this truck is having serious problems, so I believe, and I'm positive that the fuse box right there in the interior will have to be replaced because it's all messed up. A lot of water got into it, and it's dripping a lot of water on the floor. The water is coming from the top here. I believe that is coming from the sunroof. Probably it's all messed up there. Alright, I just connected my OBD2 here, the module, my scanner, but still no communication to the PCM. As you can see, the light is not turning on the module here, so there is a serious problem with this vehicle here right now. The check engine light is blinking right there. It's blinking, which tells me that the engine is having a misfire. I mean, it's not shaking bad at all. It has some kind of like vibration or something, but it doesn't look bad. But it definitely has a misfire, but I'm not able to scan it at this point because I have no communication to the PCM. But what I'm thinking is that the fuse box in the interior right there is not good at all. It has been damaged. Too much water went into it. But at the beginning, we didn't have a check engine light. At least now there is a check engine light, but still no communication here. But I was able to turn on the truck, so that's a good thing at least. The fuses are all muddy. They are even slippery from all the water. All the area is flooded right there with water. So that fuse box, for me, in my experience, it has been damaged already, and it should be replaced. Water is still dripping at this point right there. And I already asked them what happened to those covers right there, and they took them off because of the water too, trying to figure out what the water is coming from. But I'm telling them that the water has to come from the top of the sunroof. Probably it's clogged or something, the passages for the water. Alright, update here. I connected another scanner. This is a very good scanner too, and it's not turning on the light right there. It's not communicating with the PCM either. And I have checked every fuse here, so the rest of the fuses are good. This is the only one that was bad for the OBD2 connector, and the one in the engine compartment for the injectors. I even use a rag to dry the bottom of the fuse box and leave it very dry, but 2 minutes later it gets wet again from the bottom because the water is coming from the top. So I have no doubt the fuse box is damaged. Also check the pins here and the OBD2 connector, make sure nothing is loose or corroded, bent pins or whatever, everything is good here. Looking at the sunroof here on top, and there is a lot of water here on top, collected here on top. The water does not drain at all, so that tells me that the water tubes are blocked. I already showed the owner of the vehicle and he's gonna deal with it. He only wanted me to turn on the truck and that's it. So they're gonna deal with the rest of the stuff. No communication to the PCM. I don't know what they're gonna do with that. Alright, update here. The misfire has gone away. No more mist right there, as you can see. Not even check engine light. The engine's running so smoothly at this point, but still no communication to the PCM. We will not be putting this cover right now in the interior fuse box because this cover goes in this position like this, and that retains a lot of water, because when I took it out, a lot of water was inside here. And that's the engine up and running right there, very smoothly. The misfire has gone away, even though there is still no communication to the PCM, but I'm pretty sure that's the fuse box. But some test has to be done anyway. I don't know what they're gonna do, but for now I'm done here. They wanted me to turn on the truck.